Hello, this is the start of section 3.2, Slope and Graphs of Linear Equations. Part 1, Linear Equations and Two Variables. Graphically, when you have two variables in a linear equation, you're going to end up with a line. Could look like that. Could look like that. You can also have horizontal lines, and you can also have vertical lines. Algebraically, in general, a linear equation is an equation in which each term is either a constant or it has one variable without any exponent. For example, a linear equation in x and y can have terms like -7, x, -3y, but cannot have terms like 2y cubed because the variable has an exponent, 7/8 x squared because the variable has an exponent, or 3 times xy because you're multiplying two variables together. Components of a line. To find the equation of a line, we need a slope and the point. To plot the graph of a linear equation, we need 2 points. Slope. The slope of the line is the ratio of the change in the y variable to the change in the x variable. The change in the y variable, because the y variable is usually vertical, so this is the vertical change, is normally called the rise. And the x variable is the horizontal variable, so that's left to right, so this is called the run. In real applications, the slope always measures a rate of change, such as miles per hour, dollars per candy bar, or miles per gallon. Given any 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2 on a line, the slope of that line can be found by m is usually the symbol we use for slope, which is rise over run, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It actually is equivalent to doing y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. So the order in which you subtract does not matter as long as you do it the same on the top and bottom. Example 1. Find the slope between each pair of points. So for 0, 0 and 4, 8, we get m equals 8 minus 0 over 4 minus 0, 8 over 4, which is 2. For the next one, we get -5 minus 1 over 4 minus 7, which is -6 over -3, which is 2. And then for the third one, we get -5 minus -5 all over 7 minus 2, which is 0 over 5. Now here's the important quantity. When you have 0 on the top, you will get 0. But for example, if we did 3 comma 7 and 3 comma 14, this would be 14 minus 7 over 3 minus 3, which is 7 over 0. When 0 is in the denominator, this is undefined. So be careful and pay attention to where the 0 is located. Creating a graph. You can plot the graph of a line by first plotting at least 2 points on the line and then filling in with a straight edge. Tip: the further apart the points you are, the more reliable your picture will be. Given a point on the line and the slope of the line. Example 2. Plot the line containing the point 1, 2 with a slope of 1/2. So 1, 2 is located here, 1 to the right and 2 up from the origin. But that's only one point. Now to get a second point, we can use the slope. The slope is 1/2, so I can go up 1 over 2, and that gives us a second point. We could have also, instead of going up 1, could have went down 1. This would be represented by a -1. But since it's a -1, I would need a -2, so that means I would have to go left 2, which would be represented by a -2, and that could have also given me a second point. So depending on where your first point is located, when using the slope, you can either go up and over or down and over. And then don't forget to connect the lines. Given 2 points, plot the line containing the point 1, 2. So we already talked about that. And 3, 4. We got 2 points, so we're all set. Plot the line, and there we go. Well, given the equation of a line, plot the line 3x minus 2y equals 6. So when you're given the equation, you want to find the intercepts. And then if it's in ax plus by equals c, you can use the cover-up method. So what that means, in order to find the x-intercept, cover up y. In order to find the y-intercept, cover up x. So for the x-intercept, I'm going, well, we have 3x minus 2y equals 6. I'm going to cover up the y, so pretend like the y is not there. So we have 3x equals 6. If we solve that for x, we get 2. So then our x-intercept is 2, 0. Now to find the y-intercept, we cover up the x. So cover up the x, we get negative 2y equals negative 6. Solve for y, we get negative 3. And that's how we can use the cover-up method. In general, though, you just plug 0 in for y to find the x-intercept, and you plug 0 in for x to find the y-intercept. Now let's plot these 2 points, and then draw a line connecting them. That was a little bit off. There we go. And that's it for this part of the video.